Hello YouTube, this is On the Road with Caveman. Today I'm going to make me a quick little breakfast of just some little potatoes that I have here. Little potatoes like this. Put in a little packet. They're called Baby Dutch yellow potatoes. I like them. Really do. But what I'm also gonna cut up in there in my little skillet here, I got some Eckrich jalapeno and cheddar sausage and bacon. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna cut up the potatoes. Here's my little pan. Here's my pan. Cut up my potatoes. Let me get my stuff of cooking. I'm gonna cut up my potatoes. Then I'm gonna cut up the sausage. The bacon is pre-cooked bacon because if y'all know I cook in my truck, I cook my 18-wheeler. So the bacon is pre-cooked. I found that if I buy regular bacon, it spoils real fast in my refrigerator. I'm trying to save up to buy a real refrigerator. The refrigerator I have is up there. It's just y'all seen it before. It's the one that plugs into the cigarette lighter, and it doesn't really work that good. It's good for like if you want to keep drinks, kind of cool. Maybe like these potatoes last a long time in there, but it's not like a real refrigerator. They got a real refrigerator they sell that goes hooked up to these trucks, to these 18-wheelers, and they run off a little compressor. And they say those work really good, except those are like $600. And I find that this little refrigerator works. It works all right. It works good enough. Takes up a little bit of space, but like I said, it works good enough. You know what? I forgot to open up my windows. Hold on here. Hope it doesn't get too noisy. The one important thing when you're cooking a truck, you open up the windows. Okay, well, see I cut up the potatoes? Real, just however you want to cut them. There's no special way, just cut them up. And what I like to do, I like to season my potatoes. I use Uncle Chris. I like using Uncle Chris for a lot of stuff. Season. Y'all see my channel, y'all see I use it I like to use it on steaks and chicken, stuff like that. And I always use ground up pepper. I love pepper. The season already has a little bit of pepper in it, but it's just regular black pepper, but I like the kind where you grind it yourself. Then give it a little stir. And while that's cooking up, I'll cut up one of these sausage links. And I will save the rest for another day. Sausage, same thing. I just cut it up however. I just cut it up as easy as possible. Just little leaves. man with the potatoes. I like to cook the potatoes first, just a little bit, not much, maybe a 30-second roll. You saw that, what I did. Cook them a little bit more than because they take longer to cook. Then while I'm letting that cook, I will prepare my toaster over here. Hold on. The reason I said prepare my toaster oven is because I got my tortillas, Mission tortillas, whatever. These are whole wheat Mission. If you go to any grocery store and they have different brands or whatever, I like to buy whole wheat tortillas. Found out they're better for you and they taste good. Mix it up. I don't have any eggs, that's why normally I would have put at least 2 eggs in here. It would have came out good. But since I don't have any eggs, well, it's gonna be like a tacos of potato, sausage, and bacon, no eggs. I guess I'm gonna find out how it tastes. A taco tastes with no egg because that's how my daughter eats it. Just a little bean. And you can tell by the. I'll put my bacon right here on the side. The description says youth wasted. While I'm cooking it, I wanted to talk a little bit about that. Yesterday, as you can see, I'm off of work today. I didn't work today. I'm off. But yesterday I worked. And I worked in a way where, I mean, it was a job that I've done a lot of times. The pipe job, you know. And I want to tell you, I'm glad they gave me the day off today, because yesterday when I finally really realized that I'm not as young as I thought I was. And the reason I put the video, named the video Youth Wasted, for that reason. A lot of people, you don't realize, you know, like I said yesterday, I really worked hard physically, and man, I was tired, took a beating. But either way, you know, yeah, you got the job done and everything, but I just realized that I'm just not that young anymore. There's a lot of things I look back, like I've been talking about going to these camping videos, and I've been looking at a lot of YouTube people with that van life. A lot of them are, you know, living their life in the van, exploring. And let me tell you one thing, that is something that I've always since I was young, always was interested in, was adventuring, going outside, camping, stuff like that. Just never did it. I always said, nah, I'll do it later. I was always working. I was more concerned about, you know, having a big truck, you know, having a nice truck, having money, having this and having that. But I put the things I wanted aside. And now that I'm older, I think I can pretty much be in the position to where, you know, I probably can. I'm fixing up a camper and doing this and that. But like I was realizing is that I'm just not as young as I used to be, and all those things that I wish, like as far as going hiking and going to all these overlander places, you know, going to explore the country, you know, I probably won't be able to do. I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna try, but believe me, I will try. just want to show you real quick. I'm gonna get a tortilla. Throw this out my toaster oven that I have right here. I turn on my toaster oven. Check it out. That's how I make my tortillas. And you see my food is cooking. That's gonna be my plate. But like I said, the reason I say youth is wasted because a lot of young people, they take it for granted. Take it for granted that they're young. They have the ability to do a lot of things. You put out things that I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'll do it later, whatever. As far as adventure and stuff, and yeah, you want to do it. Next thing you know, you're tired just walking to the store, What I say is, think what's important, and do that. If that's what you want, like me, I've always had the adventure bug, always since I was young, and I always wanted to do it. I always wanted to go somewhere and exploring. I've been in my life, been to places where, vacation places or whatever, where I spent, thousands of dollars, going on vacations or whatever, doing this and that, buying nice fancy trucks. And it's stuff that I didn't even really want to do. When you can go to, I've been watching these people on YouTube going to national forests, government land, public land, where you go for free. Take a hike. You go to places, resorts, whatever, spend a bunch of money and maybe buy some souvenirs or whatever. You spend all this money. When what I want to do, I could just go out into the wilderness, find a weird shaped leaf, a rock that I almost tripped on or something, and put that in my memory bag, Hold on. Well, you know what? I forgot to pick up my idle here. I had to pick up my idles, I get more power to my inverter. I think my meal here is already pretty much ready. But like I said, these young people, you don't realize that you're not going to be young forever. The only thing that you can lose in life and never get back is time. You'll never get that back. Now that I want to do all these things, believe me, like I said, I'm still going to try. Do all these things that I want to do with my camper that I bought and stuff like that. Some of them I feel I might be a little bit too old to do them. Yeah, but they're limited that. But I've also watched a lot of YouTube videos where, hey, there's guys older than me out there hiking it and doing everything they gotta do. Like me, I always wanted, like I said, I've always wanted to do things when I was young. Wanted to do them and I was just whatever. The only thing I got left with is my backpack full of excuses. That's the way I look at it. I go home and I have my adventure backpack is just full of excuses. It's not full of anything else. Now, if that's not what you want, if you want to make a lot of money and work hard, go to expensive vacations, if that's what you want, well, then you're living what you want. And that's great. Your backpack will be full of those memories. And those are the memories that you want. But a lot of times people get stuck filling up their backpack with memories of what other people want. Or what they think they should be doing. They think they should have the big house. They should have the money saving, big old retirement plan. They should have all this, but it's not really what they want. It's what they think they should have. So their memory backpack is not an adventure bag. Like me, I feel I have an adventure backpack, and I want to fill that backpack up with adventures, with things that I've done, things that I've done. And I just hope that it's not too late. I mean, I don't think it's ever too late. I don't want to say that. I take that back. I don't want to say it's too late. I just want to say that I wish I would have done it when I was younger. Had a little bit more of the strength and the, and all that. That's why I say youth is wasted, because when you're young, you don't realize how much you do things that you jump around, jump tables. For people who know me will understand that little inside joke. You jump things, you do things, and you don't even realize that the reason you can do those things is because you're young. Then when you get older, I say your life is over. You just gotta run your life a little bit different. Here's my little finished product. Here's my tortillas. That's gonna be my dinner. I'm doing my lunch, really. So what I'm saying is, one thing I'm trying to say here is, fill your backpack. Fill it with things that you want. And the main reason is because you're going to have to carry it. When you get older, you're going to have to carry your backpack. Nobody's going to carry it for you. And like I said, it could be with the stuff, as long as they're your backpack, your things you want to fit in. Don't waste your youth. That's the biggest. I mean, I don't have regrets. I don't want to call them regrets, because it's that whatever I've done, every step I've taken in my life has led me to where I'm at right now. And I would never take any of it back. I love my life. I love the way my family. I love the way I'm living. People think back, and the only thing I'm saying is trying to give advice to the younger people out there. I mean, I'm not old. I may look or whatever. I'm 45 years old. 44, 45, one of the two. I lost count about 40 years old. Either way. Yeah. Either way, don't waste your youth. Fill your backpack. This has been On the Road, Caveman. Like I said, look out for some of them camping videos. Hopefully I'll finish my camper. What I do is when I go home on days off, I work on my camper. And, there's things that I need now that I didn't need when I was a young kid. But there's stuff I need now, and hot water and a stove to cook on and stuff like that. So I'm getting all that fixed up into my camper. We'll go from there. But hopefully, like I said, you fill your own backpack. Don't fill it with excuses of why you didn't do something, or why you wanted to do something, you didn't do it. That's what I found myself. I call it my adventure backpack. I feel I go home and it's full of excuses, and I'm gonna start feeling it. And I thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like the video. If you don't like it, thumbs down, whatever. I don't even care. Just do whatever you gotta do. Appreciate the people who do like it. Subscribe. Maybe my meal, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.